There are 8 planets in the solar system. We revolve around the sun. Join us to learn about the different planets. Now sing along and have some fun.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Creative Aisha. First of all, wish you a happy new year guys. A new year means a new chapter. I hope 2024 is an incredible part of your story. The new year stands before us like a chapter in a book waiting to be written. First of all, I give you a motivational quote. I hope you guys like this quote. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself. We have a big family in our solar system and have 8 neighbors. Our solar system still a mystery to find so many mystery. Nice. 1957 first research to modern research today. Before I enter the video, if you don't subscribe to my channel, just subscribe. Okay, let us get into our video. Fact 1. The solar system is really big. Our solar system consists of the sun and everything that orbits the sun, like the 8 planets we all know from elementary school. But the main planets, as various and fascinating as there are just the beginning. Earth neighbors in space include comets, asteroids, dwarf planets, mysterious moon, and a host of strange phenomena that are so out of this world. That explanation. Solar system is really big. NASA Voyager 1 spacecraft was launched in 1977. More than 3 decades later in 2012, it became the first human-made project to enter interstellar space by crossing the heliopods or the edge of the heliosphere, that the boundary beyond which most of the sun-edged particles and magnetic field disappear. But according to NASA, if we define our solar system as the sun and everything that primarily orbits the sun, Voyager 1 will remain within the confines of the solar system until it emanates from the Oort cloud in another 14,000 to 28,000 years. Fact 2. Spacecraft have visited every planet. We be exploring space for more than 16 years and have been lucky enough to get close-up pictures of tons of celestial objects. Most notable, we sent spacecraft to all of the planets in our solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, as well as 2 dwarf planets, Pluto and Sirius. The bulk of the flybys came from NASA Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, which left Earth then 4 decades ago and are still transmitting data from interstellar space. Between them, the Voyagers clocked visit to Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune thanks to a opportune alignment of the outer planet. Fact 3. Neptune has only completed one orbit around the Sun. Nice it discovered. Neptune takes a whopping 165 years to complete one full orbit around the Sun. Nice it was discovered in 1846. Neptune only recently finished its first full post-discovery orbit in 2011. Demoted planet Pluto has yet to match this. It is not even close to completing one full 248 years orbit. It's nice it discovered in 1930. Fact 4. Water is everywhere. Water was once considered a rare substance in space. In fact, water ice exists all over the solar system. It's a common component of comets and asteroids, for starters. Water can be found as ice in permanently shadowed craters on Mercury and the Moon. Although we don't know if they are enough to support human colonies in those planets. Mars also has ice at its poles in frost and likely below the surface. Dust. Even smaller bodies in the solar system have ice. Saturn, Moon. NASA scientists suspended Jupiter, Moon, Europa may be most likely no candidate for extraterrestrial life because against all expectation, there is likely liquid water below its cracked and frozen surface. Europa, much smaller than Earth, may has a deep ocean that researchers suggest could contain twice as much water as all of the Earth ocean combined. But we know that not all ice is the same. A close-up examination of Comet 67P. Churyumov Gerasimenko by the European Space Agency. Rosetta spacecraft, for example, revealed a different kind of water ice than the kind found on Earth. Fact 5. Earth vanillable or more different than expected. Earth has several bands of magnetically trapped higher energy charged particles surrounding our planet known as the vanillibles, named after the discovery of phenomenon. While we know about the belt nice the draw of the space age, the vanilla probes launched in 2012 have proved our best ever view of them. They uncover quite a few surprises along the way. We now know that the belt expand and contract according to solar activity. Sometimes the belt are very clear cut from one another and sometimes then swell into one. Massive unit AX star radiation belt beyond the no 2 was spotted in 2030. Understanding this belt helps scientists make better predictions about space weather or solar storms. Fact 6. Gamma ray blast can release more energy in 10 seconds than our sun will its entire life. Nothing in the universe reverses the power unless doing gamma ray blast. Brief but incredibly intense flash of the high energy radiation. There are many types of GRB gamma ray blast. Some are thought to form when a massive star implodes. Fact 7. Titan liquid cycle weird mode in Saturn system is Titan, which hosts a liquid cycle that moves material between the atmosphere and the surface that sound a lot like Earth water cycle, but Titan impress lags are filled with methane and ethane, possibly over a layer of water. Researchers hope to use data from the International Cassini mission to tease out some of Titan's secret before designing a submarine that bring one day plumb the depth of the mysterious moon. Fact 8. Mars boasts a volcano bigger than the entire state of Hawaii. While Mars seems quite now, gigantic volcano once dominated the surface of the planet. This includes Olympus Mons, the biggest volcano ever discovered in the solar system at 374 miles 602 kilometers across. The volcano is comparable to the size Arizona. It's 16 miles 25 kilometers high or triple the height of Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth. By volume, according to NASA, Olympus Mons is 100 times larger than Earth's largest volcano, Hawaii, Mauna Loa. Scientists speculate that volcanoes on Mars can grow to such an impressive size because gravity there is much weaker than it is on Earth. In addition, while Earth crust likely does not, the Hawaii Island were formed as the hot spot in the mantle, created a chain of volcanoes, the crust crossing by above it. So if the surface of Mars is not moving, a volcano could build up for longer in one spot. Fact 9. Mars' largest valley could eat the Grand Canyon at 2,500 miles 4,000 km long. The impressive system of Martian canyons known as valleys. Marianas is more than 10 times as long as the Grand Canyon on Earth. Marianas escaped the notice of early Mars spacecraft which flew over the other ports of the planet and was finally spotted by the Global Mapping Mission Marian in 1971. And what a sight it was to miss. Valles Marineris could stretch from coast to coast of the entire United States. The lack of active plate tectonic on Mars makes it tough to figure it out how a canyon formed. Some scientists think that chain of volcanoes on the other side of the planet known as the Taurus Range somehow the crust from the opposite side of Mars. Cataclysmic force activated cracks in the crust, vast amount of subsurface water, the image to curve away rock and glaciers that crunched new pathway into the canyon system. Fact 10. Organics are everywhere. Organics are complex, carbon-based molecular found in living things but which can be created by non-biological process too. While organic molecules are common on Earth, they can unexpectedly be found in many other places in the solar system too. Scientists have found organics on the surface of comet 67P. For example, this discovery boosted the case that organic molecule to jump start life on Earth could have been brought to the surface from space. Organics have also been found on the surface of Mercury and Saturn moon Titan, which gave Titan its orange color on Mars. If you like my video, just subscribe, like, share. Bye everyone.
Mercury, Venus,